What can I say to you?
I loved hip-hop growing up. I didn't really understand how sampling worked. You know, growing up in Fort Collins, Colorado, there wasn't a huge hip-hop scene at the time in the 90s, so it was like, you know, you didn't have YouTube to look up where you could be like, oh, this is how you sample, this is what you do, this is where that sample came from. So it was all kind of like finding things and being super excited when you found a break at a record store or whatever. And I started using just software because I was intrigued by the fact that you can make music by yourself all of a sudden, and you didn't need to bring other artists into it from your band and have to like compromise or explain your vision or feel insecure when you're not quite perfect at the song yet. And so it was just a way to kind of make music on my own. I really, really like Your Ghost. That one just kind of, it just kind of came together and just brought together a lot of things that were on my mind and in my heart at the time. And yeah, that one really, for recent songs, that one hit it really well. Tomorrow May Never Come off my first album. I love that one because it was, you know, it was when my dad was dying of cancer, and it just kind of had that whole, you know, you come and you go, tomorrow may never come, was the vocal sample, and it just, but it has that happy feel, you know, it's not like this like dark, like, whoa, like death's on the doorstep type of vibe. So, so yeah, that one, you know, had a really cool combination of moments, and it's kind of the last part of my album, and just always stuck with me. It's kind of like the closure of that chapter of production and time in my life, because my dad died like a week before I released that album. You know, I was like in the mixing process and he died, so I was like waiting for him to hear it, and then he didn't. Then I actually found out that he had stolen burned CDs of my mixes from my car while I was like working and stuff. So yes, I consider myself part of the whole Pretty Lights collective. You know, that's a tricky thing. You know, it's like that was a project that was very close to my heart, and you know, we parted ways through different events that happened through both of our lives, and there was no ill will or anything like that. It was just shit happens, I guess is the way to put it, you know. And being on the label and whatnot, yeah, I mean, I think that Pretty Lights, the group, I don't consider myself a part of anymore, but I think Pretty Lights, like the movement and Pretty Lights music and stuff, I definitely consider myself a part of that. That's something that, you know, we've all built as a crew from the ground up, and it's become something that, you know, I go to India and people know about it, you know? Oh man, Jesus. Kill Katy Perry. Bang. Oh God, I was just thinking about this. No, I was just thinking about who to bang. Oh. Can I go back in time?
Yeah.
All right. Stevie Nicks in the height of her cocaine days, and then marry. Jeez, man. Princess Diana. Seems like a really, really down-to-earth and cool person, you know? That's someone you could be like, that's my wife. I'm proud of that, you know? Does that work?